Hey everybody, this is the newsletter vlog for August, and love doing these because some of you just like listening and watching a little bit of the announcements for things coming up and things that we've done in the past month. And so I'm super excited to share with you this last month. We've officially kicked things off for the summer, but there's a little testimonial that we put in there from Allison Calantes, whose daughter Megan Calantes was part of our program. And there's a really neat story. I encourage that you read it, of just how Megan and one of our other students, Kira, went off to college at St. Mary's College, and how they ran into some other Young Life kids, and just what that meant for Allison as a mom, and what that meant for her hope for Megan and Kira's future. And it's just a really neat story. I encourage you guys to read it. But speaking of college, Young Life College is back up and kicking. House parties are back up on Tuesday nights, and we've been tabling at Grossmont and running into old alumni students, and that's just been super cool. And what I love about that is that Young Life continues to be a resource of relationship and meaningfulness and purpose for students even after they graduate high school. And I think that's a unique thing that Young Life does. And so, really proud of our college program. And if you know of any college students in the area at San Diego Christian, Grossmont, or Cuyamaca that want to be a part of it and just have community, there's a flyer in there that you could send them or forward them the newsletter, let them know what we're up to. And then also they can follow the Instagram that they have, which is at YLC_East County. And so I know some kids like to creep on people before they see if it's something they want to do. So we try to keep active and let people know what we're doing so that they can get an idea of what that community is like. But we'd love to just spread the word about that. Also, a lot to celebrate with our Young Lives Discipleship Retreat. So this was a first for us this year, of taking some of our teen moms out, not to one of the Young Life camps, but to a smaller, more intimate space. We went to Whispering Winds out in Julian this year, and it was just fantastic. It was really, really cool. It was great to just create a space that's just for them and works for them and their babies, and just to be able to pour into them spiritually and relationally. And I was out there most of the nights, and just was hugely impressed with our volunteer team that's running that thing. And so there's really some fun pictures there. You can see just how great it went. And speaking of great stories, we have a Baja recap video that one of our own, Ryan Cruz, who's one of our incoming student leaders, and just blown away by this video that he made. It is super cool. The kid just like barely has any training on this thing, and I just was just shocked with how cool this thing is. And so I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. You can see a little bit of what we spent time doing in Baja, and just check that out. Also, another really cool story, things that we're doing. So our new staff associate, JT Barnes, set up this really cool deal with the Grossmont football team of Young Life basically taking over the snack bar for the Grossmont football home games. And it's just really neat. We've been using it as an opportunity to connect with more students. And I just think it's an awesome example of how Young Life leaders will just do anything to get a chance to be in the mix with kids. And so also, if you're interested in helping us out, there's a link you can click there to see the dates that we need people to come help us be able to do that and pull the snack bar off. So if that's something, you got a free Friday night and you want to help out for a couple of hours, we could totally use you, and it's really fun. It's a blast, and also it helps raise money for Young Life. Yeah, click that link if you're interested. And speaking of high school ministry, we are back real soon. So next Monday, the 9th, we're going to be kicking back off Monday nights at our house. And yeah, super stoked about that. Lunch clubs are back on. Small groups are back on. SLT is back on. And so this next week is really the big kickoff for us. And so be praying for us. But if you know of any students in East County and high school that want to be a part of that community, tell them to come by. And they can check out our info at our Instagram, which is at YL East County. And then also, for those of you that aren't high school students, we have a fundraiser coming up. It's a poker and bunco tournament. Awesome time. Blast. Every time we've done it every year, it's a huge blast. Super cheap, and it helps us raise money to help send kids to camp in the winter. And so there's a link there to register to play, or a link to check out the Facebook event if you'd like to do that. And then also, another announcement is we're always looking for Young Life leaders as we start off the year. We're noticing just some places where we could really use some adults that want to give away a couple hours in the different ministries that we have. And so we've got ministries to high school kids, middle school kids, college kids, and teen moms. And so if any of those things are something that you're interested in, please just reply back and say, hey, I'm interested in hearing more about leadership. And we would love to tell you about just the blast that is and how fun it is. And if you just want to kind of dip your toe in and learn a bit more, on Saturday, September 21st, we're doing a leader and committee day, which is where all of our adult volunteers can go and get some training and some encouragement. And it's a great thing to come check out and maybe just hear a bit about the method of Young Life and what we do and how you can engage. Just let me know if you're interested in that. We'll pay your way to go, since you're coming and checking things out. And then just a couple pictures of just some fun moments from the past month or so. I hope you enjoy those. So as always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your prayer. Thank you for all the ways that you encourage and support our volunteers. They're the lifeblood of what we do. And I hope this newsletter is just an encouragement to you of the impact that it leads to. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for being our friends and our fans. And just know that we love you and we appreciate you. And what you are doing in supporting us is going to a very meaningful, long-term, impactful vision. And we're grateful that you join us in that. So have a great September. Hope it's an awesome month for you. And we'll talk to you next month. All right. Thanks so much for everything. Bye.